All right, Dick Myers, dog number 3. Here's Venus. So I want to show you what we're doing with Venus. Um, talk about the strategy of where we're headed next. First off, just want to say thank you for bringing her back to me. So excited to get to work with her again. She's such a good girl. She reminds me so much of her daddy. It's great to get to work with her again. It's like a female version of Vega in so many ways. She really reminds me a lot of him. But anyway, um, so we're just trying to get reacquainted and get comfortable with the space again. Make sure we're all happy and not nervous about anything. Venus knows enough to know that there's things that she needs to pay attention to and be afraid of. Shouldn't say afraid of, but pay attention to and be cautious of. The puppies, Lucy and Cedar, they don't know enough to know anything on what to be afraid of. They just go. Obviously Venus has got a lot of training and got a lot of obedience, so she knows there's stuff going on here. So first off, I wanted to tell you that I'm going to make a very concerted effort to keep our potty training going well. I know that cleanliness in the kennel really helps if you can keep dogs doing their business outside. And Venus drank a whole big bucket of water earlier. She was really thirsty. So I thought, oh, great. She drank all that water, but she didn't pee anywhere. And actually, I had her in one of my 5x5 kennels in the back. She didn't pee in her kennel once. We went outside and she peed a whole lot. So she definitely remembers the lesson. Let's go put our pee and poo outside. Don't go in the kennel. So we'll make a real effort to keep going on that. Make sure the dogs stay clean. So anyway, what do we do next with Venus? So since we have a specific timetable and we have a specific objective, we are going to focus on that and really only that for now with Venus. Good girl, we sit. Obviously, she knows all the basics. And so, what we need to do is we need to start with how do we teach her the next piece? The next piece that we need to teach her is really just like what she learned already. She learned sit, here, heel, fetch, give, all those commands. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to add a new obedience command called whoa. And we teach whoa the same way we teach all the other commands, just simply right here on a leash. Now, it's a little bit confusing because we've spent her whole life up to this point where if you're right here beside me, I want you sitting down. But now I'm going to use a command to tell her to stand up because at an APLA test, if a dog points the bird and sits down, that doesn't count. They have to remain standing. So the way that we teach whoa is we're going to teach it just like an obedience command, just encouraging her to remain stationary, but on all fours. Don't sit down. So all I'm going to do is I'm simply going to physically lift her up her back end, right, while she's sitting here right beside me. Just going to lift her up like this. Good girl. And just give her praise. Just tell her, good dog. Good. Good girl. Whoa. Good whoa. We're just going to start with doing this as a simple command with literally my hand holding her so she cannot possibly do it wrong. Good girl. Whoa. And I'm going to pat her belly. Got my hand on her belly right back here, right under her stomach, and rubbing her belly even. Telling her she's a good girl. Good girl. Whoa. Whoa. Good. Good girl. Good girl. Okay, come on. And then we're going to move out of it. We're going to try to teach her to move out and in of the whoa command without sitting down. So we're going to focus on sort of undoing all of that sit training and instead try to help her to understand whoa. See how I did that? We came right down to her and grabbed her so she didn't have a chance to do it any other way. Whoa. Good girl. Whoa. Nope. Whoa. I got my hand off her belly and went to her tail, and she got weird on me. Sorry. Sorry. That's a good girl. Good. Good. Whoa. Good. Good girl. All right. Good. Good. So, just trying to help her hold still without sitting down. Whoa. Whoa. Good girl. Good. Whoa. Okay. All done. That's it. So, that's all we're going to work on. And we're going to try hard not to work to confuse her about what I want, because we're kind of changing the rules a little bit. Instead of sit, 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 now it's just going to be whoa. And so we'll use that term a lot. We'll do quite a bit here in the shop of teaching her to do this. And in fact, when she's walking around like this, I can even just grab her and say, whoa, good girl, whoa. And I want to make sure her feet are back. So when I'm telling her to whoa, I'll turn her a little bit so you can see her what I mean. I want her feet to be back. That helps to make it more likely she will stay standing. Whoa, good girl. Good. We can even hold her tail, right? We can help shape that tail, because theoretically we would like her tail to be up when she points. And I bet she'll get it at least straight out. But right now she's got her tail down because she's like, what the crap are we doing? I get to stand up? We're not supposed to do that, huh? But that's a good girl. Good whoa. Okay, all done. All right, so we want to give her a command to stop and give her a command to let her go. But Venus, of course, is great. We just got to add the next piece, but we're doing fine.